If you live in the Netherlands, then you are expected to file your annual income returns starting from March the 1st. In this video, I will be covering what you need as a self-employed person, zzp're, to file your income tax returns in the Netherlands. So stay tuned. My name is Goodness Abara. I am a bookkeeper here in the Netherlands, helping small business owners with their bookkeeping, so they can run their business with confidence, clarity, and excitement, knowing that the accounting stuff is taken care of. So it's time to file your annual income tax returns. If you are an entrepreneur for income tax purposes, then listen up, because everything I'll be talking about in this video is applicable to you. There are two parts to the income tax return. One is the private and the other is the business. I will make a separate video covering the private element of the income tax returns, what you need to get ready for the income tax return as a private person. The second part is the business part, and that is what I'll be covering in this video. So what exactly do you need as you approach the income tax returns season? The good news is that everything you need for your income tax returns is found in your bookkeeping. So if you have kept your bookkeeping up to date, complete and accurate, you should be ready for the income tax returns. If that is not the case, this video will help you go get your bookkeeping in order, or reach out to me and I'll be happy to help you out with your bookkeeping so that you are ready for the income tax returns. What exactly do you need for your income tax return? So the profit and loss account and the balance sheet are two reports that you generate from your accounting system. These are a summary of your business activities. The profit and loss account looks at your income, expenses, and profits, while the balance sheet looks at your assets, your liability, and your equity. I have a bookkeeping essentials online training. I encourage you to check it out in the description of this video, where I explain all of these things in detail, just to keep you informed about the financial aspect of running a business. Figures that you will find in your profit and loss account, which you need in your tax returns, are your revenue. Your revenue is a accumulation of all the sales you made during the past year. The second information you need is your purchase cost. Your bookkeeping system need to also give you information on your purchase cost, which is also the cost of sales. Other information you need is your operating costs, and these are the general expenses you incur for running your business: electricity, transportation, insurance, advertisement, marketing, name it. All the expenses you incur in running your business, these fall under operational cost. You need to have this also in your financial statement. Another thing your profit and loss account will contain is depreciation. Depreciation applies if you have a fixed asset in your business, and a fixed asset is any equipment that is more than 450 euros, which you use in your business for more than 1 year. So if you have a laptop that you bought for 1,500, that is an equipment, and you would depreciate that over 5 years. Your profit and loss account would give us the depreciation amount for the past year. Then you have financial income and expenses. These are things like your bank charges or interest income, if applicable to your business. And then you have the extraordinary expenses or income. The second report you need is your balance sheet. On your balance sheet, you will have information like your fixed asset. So I talked about depreciation just a while ago. In your balance sheet, we should see that laptop recorded as a fixed asset in your books. If you deal in inventory and stock, your balance sheet should also give us the information about your stock as at the end of last year. What was the value of your stock and inventory in January 2024? And what was the balance as at the end of 31st December 2024? This figure would also be using it in the tax returns. The next item on your balance sheet is liquid assets. We are talking about cash and bank balances. You would have this information on your balance sheet. Then you have your equity. The equity is what you own in the business as a business owner. The monies you bring into the business, and in some cases, the money you draw out of the business. This we will see in the summary of the equity account on the balance sheet. And then you have long-term debts. If you have any outstanding debt with a bank or any outstanding debt you need to pay which has a duration of more than 1 year, we also need to see it on your balance sheet. We also have the short-term debt. The short-term debts are the things you owe to your suppliers or to the tax authority which you need to pay back within 1 year. Or if you have a credit card balance or an overdraft account, anything that you need to repay back within 1 year will fall under your short-term debts. The other item is your debtors. Any of your customers still owing you as at the end of 31st December 2024. Then we should see that on your financial statement in the balance sheet. And this figure, you will need it in the income tax returns form. Do you have all of this information together? Then you are ready and prepared to file your income tax returns. Of course, there is the private aspect I have not covered in this video because there are a lot of other things in relation to your personal life that you still need to report in the income tax returns. I will make a separate video for that one. But for the business component, these are all you need for your income tax return. The question then is, should you do the income tax returns yourself or should you outsource it? It all depends on your level of knowledge and confidence to navigate all of this information. Accountants and bookkeepers are trained and they understand all of these jargons and they can do it for you professionally. But if you have the basic knowledge of accounting or bookkeeping and you can handle it yourself, you are very free to go ahead and do your tax returns by yourself. The Belastingdienst system goes live March 1st. From March 1st, you can file your income tax returns and you have until May 1 to have it all sent out to the tax authority. Do you choose to outsource it to a bookkeeper or a tax consultant? Make sure that you review whatever he or she have done and you review it, ask questions before it is submitted to the tax authority. As a business owner, you remain responsible for the figures that are reported in your income tax returns. So make sure you ask questions and agree with the figures that is being reported before it is submitted to the tax authority. Also, when it's been submitted on your behalf by a tax consultant or a bookkeeper, ensure that you receive a copy and evidence that it has been submitted. You should receive a PDF copy of what has been submitted to the tax authority so that you have your own copy for yourself. You have to also understand that you have access to your tax portal online. You can always log into your tax portal online to reconfirm that your bookkeeper or your tax consultant have indeed submitted your tax returns. So that's it. All you need for your income tax returns as a self-employed person in the Netherlands. Do you need help with your tax returns? Reach out to me from the details in the description of this video and I'll be happy to help you. In the next video, I will cover all you need for the private segment of the income tax returns so that you have everything together to make your tax returns this year. I'll see you in the next video.